God will open doors, but you still got to walk through them. God will give you the blessed opportunity. He'll give you the open door, but you still have to walk through it. You still have to move your feet. You still have to take the action and go through the door. He'll clear the path. He'll set the stage. He'll nudge you. He'll guide you to the door, but you have to act on faith and action to actually push through it and go through it. So many blessings are untouched because people will pray for things. They'll even be deserving of it, but they're scared to act. They're scared to actually move through. They're still thinking that they're not worthy or that there's fear there and their blessing's gone. Or they do not recognize the blessing. I heard this saying that if you pray for an oak tree and God gives you an acorn, your prayer was answered. Sometimes you have to recognize that that was the blessing, that it might not be at the level that you thought or that you prayed for, that you needed, or that you thought you needed. But that's you leaning on your understanding. God tells us, don't lean on your own understanding. He knows what is best. And sometimes you get the blessing and you need to nurture it. You need to take care of it. You need to grow it to what it's meant to be. You're supposed to be a good steward of whatever you were giving, time, money, whatever it might be. How do you steward it? How do you take care of it, protect it, and grow it, multiply it? Or do you just bury it and hide it to make it safe? And if you read scripture, you'll understand a lot of that stuff. But this is not to be preaching, even though it's mentioning God and blessings. You can be somebody that's just spiritual, doesn't believe in, a Christian God or whatever, or maybe you're a different religion, but you just believe in affirming things. You're basically trying to manifest and affirm, but then you get it and you don't know what to do with it, or you don't recognize that it was given to you. Or like I said from the beginning, you're acting on fear. You're like, man, I don't think I'm worthy for this blessing. If it was given to you, you're worthy for it. Or maybe that blessing's there to show that you can, that it's time to become worthy, that it's time to grow through your circumstances. Or you're just fear. You think there's something on the other side going to kill you, or you're not prepared. I was listening to this motivational speaker in the past. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. And one of his biggest obstacles in life was that he was scared to succeed. It wasn't scared to fail. It wasn't scared to do these things, or he didn't think that he wasn't capable of. He was scared of the responsibility once he did succeed. That when he got his stage, when he got his audience, when he had people that were looking up to him as the leader, as the figure, the leadership figure, or whatever you want to call it. He was afraid that he wasn't going to be able to step up to the plate and lead them appropriately. So his fear was based on the actual success. It wasn't where people were like, I don't want to start the YouTube channel because I'm scared of what people will say. I don't want to, go put myself out there and be embarrassed or get made fun of, or my friends think that I'm better than them, or whatever it might be. It was just that he knew he could do something successful, but he didn't know if he could steward the responsibility of it, lead people, help people truly. And it is a battle. It is getting through these negative mindsets and these mind frames of learned helplessness and not thinking that we're good enough, and our self-images being super low or super horrible, and knowing that you just have to push through. You have to walk through uncertainty. That's what faith is. It's not being certain of an outcome. It's not being guaranteed anything. It's knowing that, well, in a sense, if you believe in God, it is, you're promised, something on the other side at least. But it's walking through your desert, walking through your valleys, walking in the jungle, whatever metaphor you want to use, being alone, being fearful, being scared, but you still step anyway. And that's the door that God's giving you. The door to everything that you want, to your physical health, to your mental health, to that perfect relationship or your family, for that career opportunity, for that business opportunity, for your walk of, your spiritual walk with Him or whatever God you believe in. The door is there, but are you going to walk through it? Are you going to recognize that it's a door? And are you going to recognize that you need to take the action to move in your feet to go through it, to step through it? Because some people, they see a door or they get shown a door and they still refuse to believe the door's even there. They'll rather lean on their own understanding or listen to society or listen to things that aren't God or the universe, and they'll go beat their head up against a brick wall. year after year after year, decade after decade after decade, not knowing that there was a door right there, a door 50 feet from him, 20 feet from him, 10 feet from him, that he was meant to walk through. But he refused to listen. He refused to be guided to it. Or he was too fearful to walk through it and decided to lean on ignorance and just go say, you know what, I'd rather go bang my head up against a brick wall for 10 years than try to go through the door that's meant for me, because I'm scared. I'm scared of what's on the other side. I'm scared of what responsibility might be there. I'm scared of what is going to be required, what effort, time, energy, because it's easy to be lazy. It's easy to hate your job. The job is so bad, right? But you still show up every day. Monday, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. You still listen and do what your boss says. You still show up to all your one-on-ones. You still go out, you still talk to your coworkers. You still do everything that's required of you, but you hate it. You can't stand it. But it must not be so bad if you can show up time after time. Because when you truly are tired of the relationship, tired of the job, tired of your house, the environment, your neighborhood, whatever, once you're finally intolerable of how bad it is or how toxic it is or just whatever it might be, you'll leave. You'll figure it out. Your back will be against the wall and you'll figure it out. But will you make the decision or will you be forced? That's the choice. Make the decision to walk through the door and don't be forced through. This was Consistency Day 344. I hope you got something from this message. I hope it made you think different. I hope it challenged you. I hope it inspired you or encouraged you. And if it did any of those things, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And other than that, I wish you all peace and blessings on the journey.